My name is Molly Ruland. I am the founder of Heartcast Media. I produce podcasts, I build online courses, and I design and develop websites. I've been in the multimedia industry for 20 years. Super excited about this podcast. So I'll let you guys take it away.
I'm Adam Levin. I am one of the founders of Podcast Outfitters. Molly helped me come up with the idea and get this thing off the ground. We are the first online retailer exclusively for podcast equipment, everything from microphones to headphones to recorders, interfaces, everything in between. If you got gear, we'll help you make it work and connect all the dots and make it happen. And I'm super pumped. I've been in this industry for 10 years now. This was born out of my family's music store, so we've been dealing with audio for a good long while. And podcasting is where it's at, so we're happy to talk about gear and all this sort of stuff, and just happy to be here.
And I am Marcus DePaula of the Podcast Audio Lab and also meonlylouder.com. I have been producing podcasts for a while now, but I've been an audio engineer since I was 14 years old, so I've been doing this for most of my life, and I know a lot of stuff about audio. I used to do studio installs after I stopped touring. Been all over the world touring with bands, did dozens and dozens of installs here in Nashville, Tennessee, where I live, and I'm a big audio nerd, come from the music industry, but am really enjoying doing podcasting these days and am excited to share some of my audio nerdery with all of you.
Nerdery. That's my new favorite word. Awesome. Yeah, so the podcast club is all about podcasts, right? Podcast gear, podcast industry news, podcast editing software.
Podcast about podcasts.
A podcast about podcasts, exactly.
Lots of gear coming out, lots of cool stuff, lots to talk about. There's always new things going on, and the last couple months have been pretty wild for this industry, so there's no shortage of things to talk about for sure.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned. We'll be launching the podcast at the end of November. We'll have a fresh episode for you every week. We're coming out the gate strong with lots of awesome content, product reviews, and everything in between. And we're really looking forward to hanging out with y'all.
Yeah, if you haven't podcasted before, you're thinking about it, or you're in the thick of it and you want to make your podcast better, that's what we're here about. We got all kinds of ideas. We've seen it all happen before, good, bad, and otherwise. And we're here to make your podcast better. And if you haven't started yet, help you get going.
You don't need to sound bad. You can sound good, and we want to help. So tune in and learn how.
That's right. Tune in and tune up.